I'm a professional poker player, and over the next 100 days, I'm gonna be playing poker every single day, trying to win $100,000. I'm putting my skill, my emotion, and my bank account on the line.
I'm just sick to my stomach.
It's not gonna be easy.
It's so annoying. So much pain. It's day one of the challenge, and I'm feeling optimistic. The goal is to make $1,000 per day on average across the 100 days.
Look at that, $5,000.
Hello.
Hi.
They say every journey starts with a single step, or in this case, a single hand. I can do this. The first day didn't go as planned, and neither did the second, honestly. Thought I was gonna win the 500 today. It turns out I am not a winner. After the first few days, I'm down about $120. But look, there's a lot of poker left to be played, and a lot of time left in this challenge. I really think I could spin it up. After the cash game results, we're currently down $200 in 3 days. We have a lot of money to make up for. Let's have a big 3K win and get back on track tonight. Let's go. And that's exactly what happened on days 3 and 4. At the end of the session, I played about 6 hours and gained $1,800 in profit. The next day, I played the same game again. My profit after the first few days is pretty good, and I'm feeling really confident about this challenge. I'm hitting my marks, I'm hitting my goals, and I'm playing really good poker, but nothing could really prepare me for what was about to happen on day 5. On day 5, I bought into the World Series of Poker for $1,000 and busted out pretty quickly, I might add.
It's just so dumb. Like, he says, let's gamble with ace-jack offsuit, and I lose.
Okay, no problem. I headed off to the win, hoping to reclaim my lost cash. But instead, I blew $6,000 during this session. It was the biggest single-day loss of my poker career. Back to square zero. Today sucked. I lost, 20% of my net worth today. The only thing I can do is go play more poker tomorrow. I need to find a way to recover quickly, or this challenge is about to spiral into disaster.
What's up, buddy? I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. You want to hear it?
Alright, the idea is this. I need to make money. Look, day 5 was a wake-up call. If I was gonna reach 100K and hit my marks, something needed to change, and fast. We've had a massive development. We are getting coaching from the best player in the world, one of. His name is Nick
Petrangelo. An absolutely world-class fold from Petrangelo.
Nick Petrangelo.
Nick Petrangelo.
He's made $38 million from poker tournaments. This is like Cristiano Ronaldo coming to practice and giving you shooting drills. I'm really excited. Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, Nick? Nice to meet you.
If you don't know some of your own leagues,
if you play this small 3-bet strategy pre-flop, then you're in a pretty good spot to put out the small bet and you're pretty well protected.
we're playing from 400 big blinds down to 3.
In position, it doesn't really make sense to have that block betting range.
Go to a spot where there's a lot of money in the pot.
Like we talked about, we should be pretty wide here pre, which means we should build a substantial protection betting range.
We'll wrap it up for today, and then
Well, thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
I've been pacing. I don't know, I didn't get the camera out for the end of it. I mean, our life's just a video game, and I just feel like I leveled up from level 6 to 8 or whatever. It's a big step for us. We got a lesson on Friday. We're gonna do two a week. Oh, so cute. I had a tough conversation with my girlfriend. This is really it for me. This is my last summer I ever can play tournaments unless I do something good, because Kitty's like, I want you to just play cash and start thinking about our family more. Here's a good example. Cash games are like betting red or black. Tournaments are like betting a number in roulette. So 1 in 32 chance, basically. Sure, in cash games, the odds of making money are much higher. But if you can hit just one big-time poker tournament, it would be life-changing.
Beyond fairy tale, it's inconceivable.
With a couple coaching sessions under my belt, I was ready to take all that new knowledge to the poker table.
This is like someone's gonna win a title today?
During days 9 through 19, I was doing a lot of winning. night after night, scooping pot after pot. I was really starting to feel like I could do this. I had gotten some coaching, and I had a step above my opponents. Look, my goal was obviously to make 100K, but it was also just to get better at poker. And I really felt like I was getting better. Like on day 13 alone, I left with $5,000 in profit in one cash session, including a huge hand where I doubled my money.
Feels good to scoop in pots.
Let me set the stage. I've got aces, the best starting hand in poker. My opponent has ace-king. Now it's time to set the trap. I raised him pre-flop and he re-raised me. I don't want to show the strength of my hand, so I just call. The first 3 cards come out with the king. I check it to him and he bets again. I don't know what he has, but I give him a chance to make a mistake. I make the call and the next card comes out. I check to him once again and he pushes his stack all in. I can't call fast enough. It was just like we drew it up. This coaching thing was working and I was really starting to gain confidence. After 19 days in a row of playing poker every single day, I was up $14,000. Cruising. Look, a little below my mark of $1,000 per day, but still keeping pretty good pace. I was starting to feel so confident that I almost forgot we were playing poker. And as they always say, in poker, the swings can be crazy. Over the next 10 days, I went on the biggest losing streak of my poker career.
I always get screwed over by people not paying attention. It always works out against me. Just overall, today sucked. Every other table, I didn't recognize a single person, but at my table, it's Alex Foxen, Steven Song, and Kitty. Like, fuck me, bro.
This is the first time I've really felt the financial implications of losing really bad.
I hate bitching like Helmuth after a bust out, but fuck me, bro.
At some point along the way, it stopped being about skill, and it was just pure bad luck.
I might be a degenerate fuck. It's kind of a sick addiction at this point. It's so annoying.
It's day 31 and I'm back at the Absolute Nuts cash game. In this hand, I wake up with 10s. The friend to my left, Megan, blind raises without looking at her cards.
To make it easier, can I just blind raise because I'm on the button and then it'll go in order?
Sure.
All right, Megan blind.
But the guy to her left, he raises all in for $2,500. Now I'm in a spot. He's openly saying he doesn't have a very good hand. And my friend Megan, she doesn't even know what cards she has. This is a no-brainer. I'm putting my money in the middle here. I make the call. Megan flips over 2 7s, and the all-in guy, he has ace-6. The odds of me winning this monster pot are better than a coin flip. I just have to survive the next 5 cards.
Oh, the aces. Bigs and aces.
And I just lose. I was out of money and truly hope. I just sat in my car for a long time before driving home. I did not want to keep playing poker. It's day 32 and I don't want to go play poker right now. And I'm just getting tilted so quickly. It's been pretty bad. It reminds me of when I first started playing poker. I would tilt so hard after every loss, and I thought I'd gotten over that. But it's like come back somehow. I'm not gonna quit because I don't want to prove any of you guys right. I went into day 35 down about $1,300. Now way off my goal. At this point, I'm supposed to be up $35,000, but I'm not even in the positive. So yeah, things weren't looking good, but day 35 came with a fresh opportunity. See, on day 35, there was a satellite tournament for the World Series of Poker main event. This is the most prestigious tournament in all of poker. Basically, how a satellite works is I buy into a cheaper tournament. Instead of winning a cash prize, I get an entry into a tournament for free.
This is serious. It's also the last money I have in my Bravo account. After this, I'm out.
Normally in a satellite, you have to win or make the final table to get an entry into the bigger tournament. But in this one, all I had to do was reach 100,000 chips. I really felt like this was my chance to make it all back. I bought into the satellite and sat down with high hopes. But after a few levels, things weren't looking great.
It's a tough table. I haven't won a hand quite yet. Raced twice and folded to 3 bets. So get a good hand, double up, stay alive.
My tournament has been pretty up and down so far, including this hand, where I'm all in and I need a jack to survive. Really, my challenge hopes are riding on this. Bang! The jack comes. The rest of the tournament was a true grind. But eventually, we got to the finish line.
I'm playing the main event! I'm playing the main event! 2024, let's go!
It's day 39, which is day 1 of the main event. I cashed this tournament for $51,000 last year. If we can do it again, we're back in business. There's 10,000 players in the field. They all forked up 10 grand to play, and only the top 1,500 get paid. That means you need to play poker for 3 days straight before you can make the money. But if you do, you make $20,000. I'd be a quarter of the way to my goal. It's 10 p.m. on day 3. I'm hours away from getting paid. But as it's been going, the luck wasn't on my side today.
So much pain.
Despair doesn't even begin to describe how I'm feeling.
I pots 350,000 chips, level 1 of day 3. I'm just sick to my stomach. Ace 10 diamonds, I should just jam the river.
I'm questioning my decisions in the tournament, and at this point, I'm down total almost $2,500. And the challenge is only halfway over. All that time spent grinding, learning, studying. All that time spent with Nick and the coaching. Was it even paying off?
He's salty right now.
Was I even getting better? I couldn't even tell.
It's 11 p.m., 2 hours in, I haven't won a single hand yet, and I'm down 2,700.
Maybe my dreams of being a pro poker player just weren't realistic for me.
Day 50, I'm officially banning myself from tournaments for the rest of the summer.
I mean, I have a kid and a family at home I need to support, but I just kept losing.
We're down a decent chunk of money. Last night didn't go well.
That 18-year-old kid that fell in love with poker, am I gonna have to go and tell him that it's not gonna work out?
Where did it all go wrong?
Screw that. Sometimes in life, you just need a change of scenery.
I am in Uruguay, and let me lay out the structure of what's going on here. ACR gives me a $5,000 tournament budget for the 6 days that I'm here. Literally, any cash in this 3K event makes this entire trip worth it. Either way, let's just go fucking battle some Uruguayans.
If I was gonna make my 100K, I was gonna have to grind. So that's exactly what I did. I grinded. Normally, I would play $5, $10 cash games, but I decided to lower the stakes. I wanted to gain some confidence back at the poker table, so I decided to start playing $2, $5 games, about half the size, and just try to crush again. If I want to sit at poker tables across the best players in the world, I need to elevate, and the only way to elevate is to keep on playing. The grind was paying off. I was having more winning days than I was losing days. But more importantly, I was getting better.
Last night was great. We turned 1,000 promotional chips into 2,000 actual dollars.
I could feel myself in tough situations, making the right decision every single time, folding at just the right time. It was all coming together. It all culminated into one hand.
Holy shit. This made a f***ing wizard call. Wizard call.
I raised Queen 7 of hearts on the button, and I flopped top pair. My opponent keeps putting big bet after big bet in, and I don't improve. On the river, he shoves all in for $2,000. I really don't believe him. He's saying he has a monster hand, and all I have is a bluff catcher. Everything inside me is telling me I should make the call, and I guess I thought for too long because he called the clock on me. I have 30 seconds to act, and I have to trust my gut. I think it through up until the final seconds, and I flick him the call. He shows Jack 10, a stone cold bluff. I was right.
Everything in my gut said to call. Trust my gut, I call. So sick, let's go. Oh my God, we fucking needed this.
Look, at this point, it was day 80. I was only up $3,000 in total profit. Reality set in that I wasn't gonna reach my 100K goal, but I really didn't care. My two goals of this challenge were to win 100K in profit, but also
to become a better player. Just put the hours in. From the beginning of the challenge, I was making stupid calls, putting money in when I shouldn't have, folding too much, just making bad plays. But now,
Making plays that I would not have in the beginning of this challenge. I finished day 100 up $8,929 in profit, over $90,000 away from my goal.
but it doesn't matter because I got better. This challenge has only fueled me to continue to pursue this and get literally as good as I possibly can. And trust me, for my upcoming matches, I'm gonna need as much practice as I can possibly get.
Yes.